Okay, we got our samples. I'm going to show you some basic stuff. Again, we're going to do the effect thing. We're going to grab a sample. Look at that sample right there. Kind of cool, right? Now, you can hit a sample. It's lit. Make sure your pattern light is off. Now, that's the pattern I've got. It plays long. I could add an effect. Go to here, and I'll press Filter and Drive. Now, see? I can turn it to here. It's my cutoff frequency for my filter. This is the resonance. This is the cutoff for the filter. It's almost back to where it was at. So we turn it to the left, and we're cutting out the higher end of this sample, getting the lower frequencies within the sample range. And we resonate. See this resonance? We can add a resonance here. Here we can overdrive the sound, sort of like really distort it somewhat, or not as much. Hear that? Now you can get the effect you want, let's say, for example, and let's say you go back to pattern mode, and you pick the pattern it's on, and you'll hear the effect with that sample in the pattern. You can adjust the effect also. You can press stop. If you don't like that effect, you can select another one. You'll say, okay, leave the pattern mode. It's the sound I want to affect. Turn it off. See that? It's off now. And I can press the pattern. And I'm back to normal. The effect is not on that sample. I'll press stop again. We can go to delay. We'll press the sample. See? This has to be off. You can't do that. So press stop. Always make sure your pattern select is off. Now, that's the sample I want. Hit the effects on there. So I got a little effect already set up in here a little bit. And I could turn my feedback somewhat. Or more feedback. So we'll just delay too much when I give it less. See that? Oh, back to here. Here I can check the level. You balance between the effect and the non-effect. So here would be the feedback, which means the number of times it repeats back from the time it actually plays. This is less of repeating. This is more repeating. There's less. Pull this back down. See, it's a time-wise. So this is like 8th, 16th, quarter notes. Now, I mean, like that one there, I may want to have less of that repeating. So your feedback allows to keep repeating over and over. I'll have less feedback here, and I'll go to pattern play and play the pattern. I'll press stop play. So we can apply these effects. We can apply pitch, but make sure your pattern light's off, so we want to turn it off. See, there's a pitch to the pattern now. We changed the pitch of the pattern. So that means we've changed the pitch of the pattern from the original pitch. The original pitch is here. This pitch is here. And we have our pitch right here. Change the pitch. Or the original pitch. And with the pitch on, and we can add some drive to that pitch also at the same time. Turn it off, the original pitch. We have an isolator. So we can isolate certain frequencies here. So you've got a low end. See this? And mid. And high. So we can isolate a particular frequency. Let's say, for example, we have this sample here, and we want to bring down the lows. See how high it is? I'll cut the mids to halfway through the mids. And now we got somewhat of a mid-high sample. Not so many highs, but more of a mid-action going on. I can turn this back to here. More lows. pop this here, and we get more of a mid-high. So it's like a little EQ filtering section we have here with the oscillator. We have the vinyl simulator. Of course, this is like having a little record thing going on, you know? It's great for DJ moves. And here we have the MF effects.